So first things first, the challenge wall is something that I have seen a lot of people's videos and I wanted to try it, but I never actually started a challenge to actually try it. So let's pluck out all the things that we did in last week's challenge which we failed. And let's start. I actually felt a lot bad because of how short I am this time because I found it really difficult to climb up there to stick all this on top. But yeah, it is what it is. So our next task is stocking up the fridge. Since I've already planned my meals ahead, I only need to buy what I actually need. I already have all the fruits and vegetables required here, so let's put everything away. Meal planning and meal prepping really come handy as it saves time, reduces waste and makes everything so much easier for our challenge now. And the pineapple looked really tasty, so I got distracted in the middle. It was so good. And so these are basically my mini vision boards, a bit more goal focused. I made a few collages around my creative and physical goals and I got them printed. And luckily they arrived today, which honestly feels like a little sign from the universe to finally get started. Okay, so the bedsheet is finally clean. And yes, I actually did laundry, which honestly already feels like an achievement in itself. There is just something so satisfying about fresh laundry and clean bedsheets. It instantly makes everything feels like a little more put together. So now the next task is finally setting up the bed. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Because nobody talks enough about how unnecessarily difficult it is to put a duvet cover on by yourself. Like, why does it suddenly feel like I am wrestling with a giant piece of fabric? I always think it's going to take like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and somehow it turns like into this whole situation. One side ends up inside out, the corners never match, the duvet somehow twists itself into a weird shape, and then I'm just standing there questioning all my life choices. I struggled so much doing this. At one point, I genuinely considered giving up because why is it harder than it needs to be? But also, there is nothing better than getting to a bed with fresh sheets after laundry. So, I had to push through. Anyway, after way too much effort, frustration, and fighting with the duvet, we finally got there. And now the next thing left is the real cleaning. Proper deep cleaning. I need to vacuum, organize my shelves, clean out the waste, sort out my books, and deal with all the random little things that have been lying around everywhere. It's a lot, but I know future me is going to be very thankful for this. But I was actually running out of time as well. I had a shift to get to and I couldn't finish everything in one go. I had to leave and leave the rest for later and come back to it after work. Not ideal, but sometimes you just have to do things little by little instead of trying to get everything done at once. Okay, now that I'm back, let's get into it and finish what's left. So this right here is my gratitude jar. Every week I write down one thing that I'm grateful for and put it into the jar. I just think it's a really nice way to look back on the little moments. And this is my sister's. Let's just keep it there. So this is the one spot that gets messy way too easily. We just end up putting things down here directly after using them. Before you know it, it's all makeup, skincare, random little items. Just too messy. So I really need to go a bit deeper into organizing this because honestly, this is one main thing that makes the whole room look messier than it actually is. Even if it's such a small space. So if I can get this under control, I feel like the entire room will instantly look so much put together. And this right here is my challenge tracker. I actually set this up in Notion and I really like how it looks overall. Just feels so organized and satisfying. And it has my start date, all details that I need to keep track of everything properly. And I think having something like this really helps me to stay consistent and actually see my progress over time. Look at the progress there. So it helps me, or I believe it will help me to stay on track. This is a weekly planner that I actually bought during New Year, but I never really ended up using it. So now I have decided to finally put it to use. I'm basically planning out all my meals here, getting everything organized properly. I've set up my entire meal plan for the week, all the way till next Sunday. So everything is sorted in advance. It honestly feels so satisfying seeing all written down like this.
എനിക്കൊന്നും ഓർമ്മയില്ല.